lessons. My VOCAB is fucking dynamite. Breaking microphones with a hook like I was Iron Mike. Deadly flow, if you don't look, you might just fucking die tonight. Show you how to get killed by the quiet type.
Here we go, the final part. All right, man, so we went the first money game, just like kind of the introductory to the whole concept of the greed and all that, and how it makes the world go round, and the negative ties that it has to like changing us as humans, into basically part two, breaking down systematically how the hierarchy capitalizes on that money. And now let's see where he's going with this. All right, part three. Never heard it before. I hope y'all are still with me. Here we go. Playing piano, huh? Oh, we went to this. Some opera? I can already tell it's got the mask on. Yep. I still don't quite get what that represents. Samuel Lorenzo. Okay. This is the people, right? Controlled by money. Might as well hang them by it. Live and die by the coin. I can tell that's Ren. Looking all spiffy there, bud. Just another casual person. We have no face, no name. We just work 9 to 5 until the day we die, man. We're just another run-of-the-mill sheep. That's what I'm getting with that mask. Uh-oh. We getting a high rent?
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy, 1 year old and his first...
Oh, we got another tale. All right, Bardcore Ren in the building to tie up this whole money game. We here for it. I'm probably not going to pause that much. Here we go. Let's go. Who's Jimmy? Let's go, Jim Bob. Let's go.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy, 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly, 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents pay for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends.
Oh. Okay, so he turned this into like an actual, he converted. So in part 2 he did the whole, your step 1, step 2. Now he's putting it into like perspective of a child being raised in that environment by the age of 1, 2, by 8, private school kind of thing, nurturing the flame, and all because as parents they're trying to nurture and grow a successful kids. Like, I mean, you can't blame your parents for that, all right? Like, you would hope, and even as a parent, that you would try your damnedest to raise a child who wants to be successful and, you know, shows that initiative. You're not a bad parent for that, but when it all boils down to just money and like you won't accept your kids for that, that's a whole different ballgame. Not everyone can be successful. It's okay to be working a blue collar job, man. Like, okay.
And he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him now.
Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. Developing code and stuff like that. So, okay, so we get in the story. Jimmy is a genius, all right? He is capable because of his intellect, IQ of 150 and rising, which is crazy. I think 160 is literal official genius status by like Einstein like level. I don't even know. But doing complex codes and stuff like that, Jimmy, you can be successful if you're as smart as Jimmy, is the message I'm getting. So here we go. I'm going back a little bit again. Sorry about that.
Equations at 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in products.
Honestly, like, good for him. And I'm glad Ren kind of turned it into this, the whole trilogy. Because if money does corrupt a lot of people, but the world corrupts you as well. And if you're going to let the world, you know, have its way with your cheeks, if you're going to let the world turn you into Meek Mill, well, you better milk it for what it's worth. No one cares about you, especially in the business world. You got to do you, man. So shout out to Ren for kind of changing it up here with that.
20 double down deposits, 21 his income rockets, 22 he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23 a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24 he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25 and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26 a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27 dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28 inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31.
So his dad, all his life, he made it. Jimmy made it. He became a success, selling nuclear stuff in Iran, got the presidential suite. Now his dad's finding a new way to make it, oh, you still haven't, you were a man, but you still haven't peaked, kind of thing. It's not everything, that palace that you're in. He's finding a new way to make it still about money. And like, you're not even, like, what did he say? Not even part of the special what?
Dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28 inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even
just a servant to the king. So like now he's nitpicking.
in second place. 31 a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32 moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33 filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34 turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
Damn, that went over. Is this a true story? That seemed very specific. But I get the metaphor. Like Jimmy got the taste of basically fame with the level of success he had and money. So it wasn't everything. Like he didn't. What else was there to do? You know, he fall into drugs and stuff like that, and it's kind of like it all comes back down, crashing down. So all because of money. Okay, I see how he circled it back. All right, man.
35. He gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36. Getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37. Eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38. With a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39. Getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Wow. All of that for Daddy's approval. Got the success. Went to drugs. Fought with a cartel. Now he's paralyzed. What? The root of it? Money. Money did that to him. Damn. Oh, we got a harp? Not a harp. I didn't mean harp. Violin.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace.
Yo, he did it again. He did it to me again. Oh, money game. Yup, Ren. Man, you a goat. You a goat with your storytelling, man. You paint, and you have this genius way of flipping what you said in the beginning, flipping it around at the end. Like now he's not walking. He got paralyzed. Told us the whole story of how he got there. And then now you're not walking. 42, now you're not running because you're paralyzed. In the beginning, when he was little Jimmy, at 2, he started to crawl, or 3, and then he started walking, then running. Now he's not running around his city. It's kind of like came full circle. Ooh! All right, let's finish this up. Go back just a little bit.
Gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music.
Damn. He's just gonna cut it like that.
This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
What are you doing with that? What are you about to do, bro? We need to protect this man at all costs. There is no realer artist.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, Then there's no future I see, where the humans survive, with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface, then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Damn. Chill out, Hitman Killian Murphy of the rap game. With your messages.
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same.
Damn.
Here's the words of his father. It's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Yo. Unbelievable how this dude... Bro, unbelievable. The capability this guy has of just drawing in a viewer to like a story that he's telling. And make it all make sense in relation to reality too. This is real oosh that be going on, yo. Hey, that was Money Game Part 1, 2, and 3 as promised. Did not disappoint. I'ma need y'all to like this video. Subscribe. Now go check the rest of the reactions out as well as dropping a request. And thank y'all for tuning in today on STV, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize for the longer video. And until next time, you know who it is. It's the big, bad boy from the bridge. Us!